Hey, everybody. It's Kyle here, and I wanted to create a message around just what's happening in our world right now, the coronavirus, but as the agent, but everything that's going on, and maybe some thoughts or ideas about how to address it. I just got off a community chats Zoom group with a bunch of people, and we talked about how we're feeling. And on the checkout, everybody just said, I felt leaving with lightness, I'm leaving with laughter, I'm leaving with a new perspective, a new strategy. And, I think number one with what's going on is we're all feeling things like we're all feeling fear, we're all feeling isolation, we're all feeling separation, we're all facing the unknown. All those things are appropriate human experiences. And one of the things is when we get together in a group and actually talk about it, not just a group just to do something else, but to talk about our feelings, it brings us together. We feel more connected than ever, and that we actually can see a different way, and that we're not alone in all of it. So one of the things, Peggy's been rolling out a whole new set of opportunities to connect beyond just membership that are free and different opportunities in the community. And then there's also membership calls, which are just incredible value. So we can actually do all this, and people are just amazed. I mean, almost universally, people come into the call feeling heavy and leave feeling light and connected and not alone and possibility. And I just, staying connected in all ways is great. But even I think the rare thing is to be able to be vulnerable in connection, to be able to be seen for what's going on, and to see yourself and others. And as far as I know, this is one of the best places within the context of sanctuary and inquiry method to do that. And I want you to invite you to participate. We're making opportunities that don't cost anything. We've got time, and just as far as the people that are participating, is there's no better way to spend your time than to get in connection. The second thing that I want to say, I just want to talk about the context a little bit. It's like this is very strange times. Historically, there's almost nobody living that's really experienced a time like this, as particularly as an adult. I mean, we have short analogs, but I'm 53, and there's never been a time where we've experienced something collectively like this. I'd say the closest was 9/11, but it's a totally different situation. And we're at the beginning of it, and there's a lot of unknown. And I think there's going to be a serious economic crisis. I think there's going to be people out of work. I think there's going to be sick people. I think we don't know what's going to happen politically. It's very unstable, and we're just not used to living in unstable times. And so, I feel fear. I'm sure that all of us are feeling fear. And I love all the optimism that's coming up and the joyful, but it's also good to pay attention to what the fears are, and take reasonable actions without freaking out in fear. So like there's a place in the middle, a middle ground, that is really the spot. We want to be optimistic and hopeful and loving and all those things, and also take care of ourselves and take care of the situation and pay good attention. So, like the words I've been using lately with people is presence. So I'm going to be present here in the moment, as much as I can, focus on the present. And I'm going to be aware, meaning I'm going to be paying good attention to everything that's going on right now, and patience. And I'm going to wait. But patience doesn't mean I just keep being patient. Patience means that I'm going to wait for the moment to act. I'll give you an example from me recently. I was living in LA, apartment there, and my lease was coming up to an end in about a month and a half. But I was happy there, content, and all those things. And then all of a sudden, the moment, and it came to me that it was time to leave. I didn't want to be in LA during, whatever's going to happen. I didn't want to be paying extra rent because I have a home here in Ashland. And so within 48 hours, I'd packed up my whole house and left. And it was just, I could feel it was time to go. And it's like, there's people like, what, you're moving so fast? I can't believe you're moving so fast. You just decided? Yeah, I just decided. I could feel it. I was patient. It wasn't something that I just reacted to, but when I feel the moment to act, then I do it. And that's a really good way to take care of yourself, is not from mind. I didn't do it from mind. I could just feel it in my gut, in my source. As we teach an inquiry method, I could feel it from my source. So you want to be present and aware and patient. And then when it's time to act, you act decisively and clearly, and you do the thing without second guessing it. And that's part of what we're teaching here, is that ability to listen to source. And when source says something, you do it. And when source says something, it's all right to make a mistake. It's all right to have done it wrong. It's all right to have been too reactionary, and it's all right to be too non-reactionary. Like, there's no way to know in the present what actions in the present will have impact on the future. The best, most reliable place is going to be source, not mind or majority consciousness, or what society's saying out there, or what other people are doing, and not emotions, not to react just out of pure fear or anger or those kind of things, but feeling into source. So the way source works is, I want to collect the best data and information from the most reliable sources. I'm going to integrate it and know it, and then I'm going to ask source what we need to do right now. And so the more you do that, the more you tap into a vast field of information that goes way beyond what's in your head, majority consciousness, because majority consciousness has never experienced a coronavirus before. And, it doesn't know what to do with it. If it was just how to make your favorite, stir fry, like, you could access your mind, it's done it before. But like, coronavirus, your mind doesn't have an answer, because there's no way to know what's going to happen. So we're going to have to rely on source. So getting connected to source, connected with other people, connected with the philosophy and inquiry method, being involved here. I just want to really encourage you to come back here, and so that you can get connected to your source. There's one other thing that I want to say that has been really meaningful to me is, with the potential for change and death and all those things, it's really reminded me to just really stay connected with the people I love and the value of that. And so, I've just been really connecting with my family. I've been talking to my mother every day. I've been talking to my son every day, and just connecting with my dad, and reaching out to my sister, and then just like people that I really care about. And this is really a time to honor those things. We have time to do it, but it's also, just such a valuable thing, is to stay connected. And I'm so fortunate, because I got this community of people that I love so much. And so I get to talk to them, to people in the community pretty much every day in some way or another. And I want you to all know that, if you've been in this philosophy, if you're acting on it, that we're here for you. And, as things come up emotionally, let us know. We're here to serve. We got no price, no cost ways of connecting and getting some healing. We've got very low cost ways that you can get more of it. And we've got, a great, I've been training coaches, and we have an amazing set of coaches. And, the best way is, if you're getting stuck, let's get out of it, so you can get back present and enjoying your life and staying in connection with people. So use one of our affiliate coaches, or call me and get coaching. Just, stay connected. These resources are invaluable. What we're teaching here is invaluable at these times. Do not do this on your own, because staying in your head is just going to be a mess. So at least get on one of the free calls. And everybody left saying they felt so much better, and laughter and bright and all that stuff. And just do everything you can. This is what we're offering here, is just an incredible resource. And I hope you'll connect with us. I have so much love for all of you, and I hope you'll connect with us and stay connected.